I wanted to take a moment to speak about something that's heavy on my heart, on top of enjoying the sun and the warmth, watching the trees grow back as it turns to spring, watching them sway back and forth, just trying to be really present in the moment that I'm in. All my life, I've struggled with anxiety. I was diagnosed at age 11 with chronic anxiety and depression. I know a lot of my peers struggle with anxiety as well, but oftentimes I've realized that it's not anxiety they struggle with, just feelings of anxiousness. I think it's a completely different thing to struggle from the chronic disorder itself. So, around 19, I chose to take it upon myself to try to heal holistically, get into meditation, yoga, other practices that brought my brain peace and stability. Having anxiety means fear of change, fear of the unknown. I have let myself become a victim to my suffering. I have let myself blame my hardworking body for the things that I'm going through. No path is linear. No two paths are alike or parallel. There came a time in my most recent episode of having chronic mental illness where I had to ask myself, do I need more help than simple meditation, journaling, yoga? It's like I was doing everything right by the book and I just could not get a grip on reality. I find it that I don't want to explain to people what I'm going through, because the more I do, the more they try to think that they understand, and in reality, they don't, and that's okay, because not everything is meant for us to understand, and I think a lot more people don't know that. I have a chronic disorder. This is not a spare of the moment, sporadic feeling. I can no longer talk myself back from the ledge. And the more and more people I had to tell what I was going through, the more I realized that I am not okay. It's okay to be an observer of somebody else's pain. It's okay to not understand it fully. So I decided to get back on medication, because it's not as simple as eating the right diet and meditating. As much as we'd like things to be black and white, unfortunately they just aren't. And they don't need to be understood by anybody who isn't me. It took a while for me to accept this. Accept that I might have to compromise my morals and get back on medication, something I deemed no longer a part of my spiritual alignment, something I believed that I had conquered, that I had overcame. How I'm finding it extremely difficult to master the paradox of anxiety and change, allowing things to be and come as they are. I needed to understand that acceptance is not indifference. It's wisdom, it's understanding, warmth and compassion, love and support. But I'd still, in my weakest moments, find it hard not to envy who I once was, how different I am now, how much my life has changed. My therapist often uses water as an analogy for my life, currents, the fluidity of it all. How I, much like water, can adapt to whatever scenario I'm put into. I can rearrange myself to be whoever somebody needs me to be. I want to allow things to come with the flow of water. I, myself, want to be sovereign and fluid, but you cannot do that if you do not accept your current reality, your past realities. As I get older, I'd like to think that there was no coincidence or mistake in naming me what I am. I used to have so much animosity towards my name. It wasn't cute and pretty like the other girls. It wasn't dainty. It was bold. It was in the way. My maiden name is Segura. Seguro is also the Spanish word for safety and secure. My entire name is freedom, safety, and secure. My entire name is acceptance. Acceptance is freedom. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here, whether it or it is not clear to you at this moment. No doubt, the universe is unfolding as it should. And although me and whoever is listening might be currently experiencing density, it's because we are expressing the inner standing of impermanence of life through these trials and tribulations. And this too shall pass.